Thank you for joining us for another segment of Engineering Week. Today I am here with Laura, who is an engineering mom. Thank you for joining us, Laura.
Of course, glad to be here.
Today we are going to switch things up and I will be getting interviewed.
That's exciting. Well, again, my name is Laura, and I am a engineer mom. Well, let me just tell you, when my son was younger, he did a lot of what I call tinkering, putting stuff together. He loved Legos. He loved like origami, those rubber band bracelets people used to make. Did you do anything like that?
Yeah, I've always loved to just kind of play with things and build. And my dad actually owns his own business and he does remodeling. So I've always loved to tag along and kind of destroy things and see how things are built. So I guess that's kind of what sparked my interest in engineering.
And where do you see yourself in the future?
Yeah, so I plan to go to college and get a degree in mechanical engineering.
Okay.
And I definitely want to do something a little bit hands-on. That's just kind of what I've always been interested in.
Okay.
Sitting behind a computer all day doesn't really spark my interest.
Yeah.
But I mean, with engineering these days, that's kind of always going to be part of it.
Right.
But
Right.
yeah, something something in mechanical engineering hands-on.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Since you've been here, what do you think that is the best part of what you've learned to take away from here?
Yeah, so I definitely think being in quality and learning how the smart scope works and learning about all these different ways to take measurements and read blueprints. And I've gotten a few different lessons from the engineers here and Ryan, our quality engineer, about like what GD&T is and all of this stuff that I wouldn't really learn in my high school classes.
Yeah.
So I definitely think that learning the stuff that I wouldn't usually be learning and expanding my knowledge has helped me so much.
Okay. And was the experience what you expected it to be?
It was way better.
Good.
I fit right in. I felt very included and it felt very comfortable at a level where I was learning a lot of things and I didn't feel pressured.
Okay. And what do you think you'll take with you from this experience? What do you think that you'll use most in the future?
Yeah, so I definitely think that I'm going to take just like being patient and not everything's going to be the perfect measurement right away. And so just kind of like taking the time and even though it may be tedious, like putting the work in just to make sure it gets done right.
Oh, good. And as a young lady, a lot of late girls aren't really interested in engineering. What would you tell your classmates or future classmates about maybe going into this field?
Yeah, I definitely think more women are needed in the field of STEM. There's always going to be job opportunities. Engineers are in demand. And I think it's kind of different. I think you kind of stand out. And I think it's really like your opportunity to make an impact and like show people kind of what you're made of
Okay.
and the skills that you have.
Okay. And do you have any idea? I know I asked you where you would go from here, but do you have any idea like what company you might want to work for or where you might want to be or anything like that?
I really don't have any idea. I know I kind of want to move away from the Waukesha, Wisconsin area. So I'm hoping to kind of move across the country and explore my opportunities.
Sure, sure. And is this the path you've always wanted to take?
Yeah, so it is really the path that I've always wanted to take. I have a lot of uncles in engineering and I even have some aunts in engineering. So they've kind of helped shape me as I've grown up and show me that this is what I want to do.
Okay, sounds great. Well, I wish you the best.
Thank you. Thank
You're
you so much
welcome.
for joining us.
Of course.
Thank you so much for joining us for another segment of Engineering Week. We will see you next time.